Hello, today is the 26th day of the 30 days of code challenge. The name of the problem is Misc logic. So let's start the problem. Your local library needs your help. Okay. Given the expected and actual return dates for a library book. Okay. So we have two dates. Create a program that calculates a fine. If there's a fine, we should calculate that. Okay. The fee structure is as follows. If the book is returned on or before the expected return date, no fine will be charged. Okay, no fine. If the book is returned after the expected return date, but still within the same calendar month and year as the expected return date, then the fine will be 15 multiplied by the number of days. Okay. If the book is returned after the expected return month, but still within the same calendar year as the expected return date, the fine will be 500 multiplied by the number of months late. Okay. If the book is returned after the calendar year in which it was expected, there's a fixed fine of 10,000. Okay. So we have let's see our input format. The first line contains three space-separated integers denoting the respective day, month, and year on which the book was actually returned. Okay, actual return date in the first line. The second line contains three separated integers denoting the respective day, month, and year on which the book was expected to be returned. Due date. Okay. Then it's a valid Gregorian calendar dates. Okay. So first of all, let's create variables and initialize those variables. Let's say d1, m1, year1. d1 for day 1, actual return day, actual return month, and actual return year. Let's get that input dot split. Okay. Then day 2, so month 2, year 2, it's input dot split. So it is the expected return date, that is due date. Okay, we are getting a string like this. 9, 6, 20, 15. We are getting a string, and we are going to split this. We are splitting here. This split will split this string according to the space, the blank space. So we will get 3 variables here, but the type of the variables will be string. Let's check that. We can check that with the function of type. Okay, let's test against custom input. Let's run this code. Yeah, it's a string, we can see here. So in order to solve this problem, we need integer version of them. Okay, then we are going to convert them to the integer. Before converting, we are going to define a function called solve. It will solve our problem. Okay. Fine is solve. We are sending those variables to the function, but before sending, we are converting them. Okay, m1 int 1 integer day 2 integer month 2 and integer year 2. Okay, this int function converts the string to the integer. So in here we will accept them like this. Year 1, day 2, month 2, year 2. Okay. Should be okay. We have those variables right now. So in this function, we are going to create some scenarios. So if a book is returned on or before the expected return date, then our first scenario is on or before. Okay, it's our first scenario. Then fine is 0. Fine is 0. Okay. Then second scenario is returned after the expected return date, but still within the same month and year. Okay, same month and year. The fine is 15 multiplied by number of days late. Number of days. Okay. Third scenario is the book is returned after the expected return month, but still within the same calendar year. Okay. Late month, but same year. Same year. Fine is 500 multiplied by number of months. Okay, scenario 4 is the book is returned after the calendar year. Okay, late year. Let's say this late year. We have fixed fine in this scenario and it is 10,000. Okay, so then on or before. So okay, here we can say if our, let's say, actual return year is less than expected return year, then it means we returned our book before that date. We don't care about day and month because our actual return year is less than expected return year, so it means we don't have any fine. So if year 1 is less than year 2, then we have solved this problem. Return 0. Our fine is 0. Okay, this is the sub scenario. Okay, first sub scenario. Then let's say our yours are same. Okay, but months are different. Let's say this 5. Okay, so our actual return date is someday in April, and expected return month date is someday in May. So it means we return only before the expected return date. So it means we don't have any fine. Then we can say if year 1 is equal to year 2 and month 1 is less than month 2, then we don't have any fine. Okay, it is second sub scenario. Then the third sub scenario is our say this our actual return day is less than expected return day, then it's also less or equal, you can say. Then it also means no fine if y1 is equal to y2 and month 1 is equal to month 2 and day 1 is less than or equal to day 2, then our fine is 0. Okay, we got that. So our first scenario is accomplished. We don't have any sub scenarios for our scenario. Then we need to consider the second scenario. The second scenario is same month and year, but the day is different. Okay, if year and yours are similar and month are also similar, and day 1 is bigger than day 2, then return 15 multiplied by day 1 minus day 2. Okay, then it is like this. We can say 10th of April. Okay, then late month but same year. If y1 is equal y2 and month 1 is bigger than month 2, then we are going to return 500 multiplied by m1 minus m2. Okay. Later, let me give example for this case also. 15th of, okay, we don't care about the day. It can be everything. We can say it is April 2022, but the expected return month is, let's say, January. Then later, so we don't care about the day and month, but we care about the year. Okay. Then it is if year 1 is bigger than year 2, then return 10,000. Okay, we also print this fine. Okay, let's run this code. Something wrong with in this line. It should be comma. Let's see. Okay, sample test case passed. It's a Misc code. Okay, great. We have solved this problem. Thank you for watching this video. In the next video, we will solve the day 27th challenge. See you soon. Bye.